we talk about kinematics. In physics, kinematics just studies the motion. It only studies the motion. It does not consider the cause of the motion. So it does not take care of what causes the motion. And we have to know some terminologies related to kinematics. First, we know that there are two kinds of mathematical quantities. One is called scalars, and the other is called vectors. And we know that scalars only have a magnitude, but vectors have two components. One is magnitude, and the other is direction. So scalars have one component, its magnitude. But vectors have two components, except magnitude. It also has direction. For example, in kinematics, speed is a scalar. It only has magnitude. For example, we can see that you have a speed of 60 kilogram per hour. So this is scalar. It only has magnitude. But in kinematics, velocity is a vector. It not only have magnitude but also have direction. For example, we can see velocity. It is 4 meters per second. Then here is e. The 4 meters per second represents the magnitude of the velocity, and the e represents the direction of the velocity is east. In everyday language, many people use speed and velocity interchangeably, but in kinematics they are different. And let's go on. In kinematics, we often choose a reference point and analyze objects' movements related to this reference point. For example, we can choose a point here. This is a reference point, and there is an object A. Object A is here. And we can draw a vector from the reference point to object A, and this is a vector. So this vector represents the position of object A. So in kinematics, position is a vector. This vector just represents the position of object A. The magnitude of the position of object A is just the length of this vector. The longer the vector, the bigger its magnitude. And also the position has direction. Normally, we use the angle between the vector and the horizontal axis to represent the direction of the vector, or we can say the direction of the position. Now we assume that object A move from this position, this original position. We name it as position 1. And object A move from position 1 to position 2. This is position 2. And A move from position 1 to position 2. And we can draw a vector from position 1 to position 2. this vector just represents the change of object A's position, this new vector. So we call this vector as object A's displacement. So the displacement in kinematics, displacement is also a vector. It has magnitude and it has direction. And now we can draw a new vector from the reference point to the new position of object A. So this vector represents the new position of object A. So now object A moves from position 1 to position 2. And now we can use D1 to represent the original position of object A, and use D2 to represent the new position of object A, and use delta D to represent the displacement of object A. And recall the knowledge in math, we know that the displacement delta D equals the position D2 minus position D1. Now here, we draw an arrow on top of the letter to represent that it is a vector.